How would the X-Men survive in the Marvel zombie universe? Imagine a world where your favorite superheroes aren't saving the day, but are instead driven by an insatiable hunger for human flesh. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of Marvel's most chilling alternate realities, the Marvel zombie universe. Ever wondered how the X-Men would fare in a world overrun by zombified heroes and villains? Well, buckle up because we're about to explore that terrifying scenario. The Marvel zombie universe flips the script on everything we know about our beloved characters. The stakes are higher, the dangers are deadlier, and survival isn't guaranteed for anyone. The X-Men have faced down Sentinels, alien invasions, and even cosmic entities. But how would they handle an apocalypse where their closest allies could become their worst enemies? In today's video, we'll break down how the X-Men's unique abilities and resources could help or hinder their chances of survival. We'll delve into the challenges they'd face, the strategies they'd employ, and ultimately, whether they'd make it out alive in a world gone undead. So grab some popcorn, preferably not brains, and let's get into it. Setting the scene. The Marvel Zombie Universe explained. So what exactly is the Marvel Zombie Universe? For those who might not know, back in 2005, Marvel Comics introduced us to Earth 2149, a horrifying alternate reality where a mysterious alien virus infects Earth's superheroes and villains, turning them into flesh-eating zombies. It all kicks off when an infected sentry crashes onto Earth, unleashing the virus at lightning speed. Within hours, iconic heroes like the Avengers and the Fantastic Four succumb to the infection. But here's the kicker. These aren't your typical slow-moving, mindless zombies. They retain their intelligence, powers, and even some of their personalities, making them the ultimate predators. Society collapses almost overnight. The world's greatest defenders are now its biggest threat. Humanity is on the brink of extinction, and hope seems like a distant memory. The few remaining uninfected heroes scramble to survive, but with the odds stacked against them, it's a losing battle. This grim setting raises the stakes for any surviving heroes, including our favorite mutant team, the X-Men. With their unique abilities and tight-knit relationships, could they navigate this nightmare and come out on top? Or would they join the ranks of the undead? Let's break it down. The X-Men's unique abilities and resources. All right, let's talk about why the X-Men might just be humanity's best hope in this dire situation. Firstly, the X-Men boast a diverse array of mutant powers that could give them a significant edge. From telepathy and telekinesis to weather manipulation and healing factors, their abilities cover a wide spectrum that's perfect for both offense and defense. Let's not forget about their tech-savvy side. They've got Cerebro, a powerful device that can detect mutants, and possibly zombies across the globe. This could be crucial for locating survivors or avoiding large hordes of the undead. Then there's the Blackbird jet, a state-of-the-art aircraft capable of stealth and speed, ideal for quick getaways or rescue missions. The Danger Room is another asset. Traditionally used for training, this high-tech simulation chamber could be repurposed to prepare the team for zombie encounters or even as a trap to contain zombies. Their home base, the Xavier Institute, is more than just a school. It's a fortified mansion with advanced security systems. Located in Westchester County, it's somewhat isolated, which could help keep the undead and other threats at bay. With some modifications, it could serve as a nearly impregnable fortress. Moreover, the X-Men are used to working as a team. Their coordinated efforts and deep understanding of each other's abilities could be a game changer. They've tackled world-ending threats before, so they've got experience on their side. Potential challenges for the X-Men. But hold your mutant horses. It's not all smooth sailing for the X-Men in a zombie-infested world. First up, the big question. Are mutants immune to the zombie virus? Sadly, in the Marvel zombie universe, the virus doesn't discriminate. Mutants are just as susceptible as anyone else. That means the threat isn't just external, it's internal too. The possibility of team members turning adds a layer of paranoia and fear. Then there's the emotional turmoil. The X-Men are more than a team, they're a family. Having to fight or even eliminate zombified friends and former teammates would be heart-wrenching. Imagine the psychological toll of facing a zombified Cyclops or Jean Grey. Ethical dilemmas would also arise. Do they risk their lives to save non-mutant survivors? How do they balance self-preservation with their long-standing mission to protect humanity? These tough choices could create tension and division within the team. Internal conflicts might flare up. Stressful situations can bring out the best and worst in people. Disagreements over leadership decisions, resource allocation, or the handling of infected team members could lead to rifts. Resource scarcity is another hurdle. Food, medical supplies, and even power sources would become precious commodities. The X-Men would need to secure and manage these resources carefully, possibly leading to tough decisions about who gets what. Lastly, external threats aren't limited to zombies. Other survivor groups might view mutants with suspicion or hostility, especially in a world gone mad. The X-Men could find themselves battling humans, as well as the undead. All these challenges would test the X-Men like never before. Strategies for survival. So how could the X-Men navigate these perils and increase their odds of survival? Let's get strategic. Leveraging powers creatively, the X-Men could use their abilities in innovative ways to combat the zombie threat. For instance, Iceman could freeze entire hordes of zombies or create ice barriers to protect safe zones. Shadowcat, Kitty Pryde, can phase through walls, making her ideal for scouting and recon missions without being detected. Preventing infection, establishing strict quarantine protocols would be vital. Any member returning from the outside would undergo rigorous decontamination. Beast could develop medical scanners to detect early signs of infection. They might also design protective gear tailored to each member's powers. Secure communication. With telepaths like Professor X and Jean Grey, the team could maintain instant, silent communication over long distances. This would be invaluable for coordinating missions and avoiding ambushes. Fortifying the Xavier Institute, turning their home into a fortress, is a must. Using Forge's technological prowess, they could enhance security systems, install energy shields, and set up automated defenses. Renewable energy sources like solar panels could keep them powered up even if the grid fails. Forming alliances. While risky, allying with other survivor groups, including former adversaries like Magneto, could bolster their numbers and resources. Strength and unity might be the key to reclaiming the world from the undead. Going on the offensive. Instead of just defending, the X-Men could take the fight to the zombies. Coordinated strikes to eliminate key threats like zombified heroes with dangerous powers could reduce the overall danger. Wolverine and Colossus would be prime candidates for such missions. Knowledge is power. Accessing databases and old S.H.I.E.L.D. records could provide valuable information on the virus and reported zombie movements. Cerebro could be adapted to detect the unique brain patterns of zombies versus uninfected mutants. Resource management. Setting up hydroponic gardens for food, collecting rainwater, and rationing supplies would ensure long-term sustainability. Storm could even manipulate weather patterns to aid in these efforts. Imagine her bringing rain to fill reservoirs. Psychological support. Keeping morale high is crucial. Regular team meetings, mental health check-ins facilitated by telepaths, and training sessions in the danger room could maintain a sense of normalcy and purpose. By combining their powers, resources, and wits, the X-Men could implement a multifaceted survival strategy. It's all about adaptability and resilience. Key members and their roles. Let's spotlight some key X-Men members and how they'd contribute in this apocalyptic scenario. Professor Charles Xavier, the founder of the X-Men. Professor X's telepathic abilities are unparalleled. He could serve as the team's central communication hub, coordinating operations and keeping everyone linked. His ability to sense other minds would be crucial for detecting both survivors and approaching zombie threats. Wolverine? With his adamantium claws and incredible healing factor, Wolverine is the ultimate warrior against zombies. His senses are heightened, allowing him to detect dangers before others can. However, his healing doesn't grant immunity to the virus, so caution is still necessary. On the battlefield, though, he's a force to be reckoned with. As a weather goddess, Storm can manipulate the elements to their advantage. Need a tornado to sweep away a zombie horde? She's got you covered. How about a blizzard to slow down approaching threats? No problem. Her abilities could also support agriculture efforts by controlling weather patterns to aid crop growth. Cyclops, Mers. The team's leader and strategist, Cyclops would play a pivotal role in planning missions and defenses. His optic blasts are not only powerful, but also precise, making him effective in taking out zombies without causing collateral damage. His cool-headed leadership would be essential in high-stress situations. Jean Grey. With both telepathic and telekinetic powers, Jean is a dual threat. She can protect the team with telekinetic shields, move objects to block paths or crush zombies, and scan for threats telepathically. If she accesses the Phoenix Force, her power magnifies exponentially, but that's a double-edged sword. Beast, Hank McCoy. Beast's intellect makes him the team's scientific backbone. He could work on developing a cure, enhancing their technology, or improving defense mechanisms. Plus, his physical abilities shouldn't be underestimated. He's agile and strong, capable of holding his own in combat. Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's teleportation abilities make him invaluable for quick escapes, infiltrations, and rescue missions. He can get in and out of tight spots, making him ideal for scouting and gathering supplies from dangerous areas. His cheerful demeanor could also boost team morale. Rogue. Rogue's power absorption could be a game changer. She can temporarily take on the abilities of others, potentially giving her an array of powers to use in various situations. However, touching zombies is risky, so she'd have to use her abilities carefully. With his kinetic energy manipulation, Gambit can charge objects, like playing cards, to explode on impact. He's great for crowd control and could set traps or diversions to protect the team. His stealth skills also make him a valuable asset for reconnaissance missions. Each member brings unique skills and perspectives, and their combined efforts could create a formidable force against the undead. Teamwork makes the dream work. Possible story arcs and scenarios. Let's get imaginative with some potential story arcs. The quest for a cure, driven by hope, the X-Men focus on finding a cure. Beast leads the scientific research, while the team embarks on risky missions to gather necessary materials. This could involve infiltrating zombie-infested labs or negotiating with other survivor groups for resources. Rescue and refuge. The X-Men decide to open the Xavier Institute as a safe haven for survivors. This storyline explores themes of trust and cooperation as they integrate humans and mutants, possibly leading to tension but also unity against a common enemy. Betrayal from within. A team member hides a zombie bite to avoid quarantine, leading to a disastrous outbreak within their ranks. This plot would delve into issues of trust, responsibility, and the heavy consequences of individual actions. Alliances with former enemies. Desperate times make for strange bedfellows. The X-Men form a tenuous alliance with Magneto and his Brotherhood of Mutants. The dynamics of former enemies working together could create rich narrative tension and unexpected camaraderie. The ethical dilemma. Faced with limited resources, the X-Men must decide who to save, a group of mutant children or a larger group of humans. This storyline challenges their morals and the very principles they've stood for, forcing them to make heart-wrenching decisions. The final stand. As the zombie threat grows, the X-Men prepare for a last stand to protect the remaining uninfected population. This could be an epic battle showcasing their abilities and the culmination of all their efforts. These scenarios not only provide thrilling action, but also allow deep exploration of character development and moral complexity. So, taking everything into account, how likely are the X-Men to survive in the Marvel Zombie universe? On the plus side, they've got a plethora of powers, advanced technology, and a strong sense of camaraderie. Their experience dealing with world-ending threats gives them a unique perspective and skill set that's perfect for this kind of crisis. However, the challenges are immense. The virus spares no one, and the psychological toll of fighting friends and possibly losing team members could strain even their resilient spirits. Resource scarcity and potential conflicts with other survivor groups add extra layers of difficulty. Ultimately, the X-Men's survival would hinge on their ability to adapt, make tough decisions, and stay united. If they can maintain their core values and work together efficiently, they've got a fighting chance. In a world where hope is a rare commodity, the X-Men could be the beacon that inspires others. They might not save everyone, and sacrifices would undoubtedly be made, but if any team can navigate the horrors of the Marvel Zombie universe, it's them. And there you have it, folks. The X-Men's survival in the Marvel Zombie universe is a complex scenario filled with peril and possibility. We want to hear from you. Do you think the X-Men would make it out alive, or would they fall to the undead horde? Share your thoughts, theories, and favorite X-Men moments in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more epic content. Your support helps us bring more exciting discussions and analyses straight to your feed. Got ideas for future videos? Maybe you want us to explore how Spider-Man would handle a vampire apocalypse, or how the Avengers would fare against alien invaders in another dimension. Drop your suggestions in the comments. Remember to hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, stay safe, stay awesome, and keep those imaginations running wild.